Hi, welcome. Okay, you are balanced on a cinder block, but you're on a tripod, so you should be okay, but I'm gonna have my hand out. Anyway, hi, welcome back. This is gonna be the start of a vlog for writing and editing, and I'm gonna adjust you a little bit. Yeah, because I'm not tall. Okay, so I cannot figure out how to get this microphone to attach, and Lola's being very needy, so I don't want to just go film in my car or anything. And this is going to be like a few minutes clip sort of thing. I have two projects I am getting done for editorial clients. Actually, I have three I need to get done. One absolutely today, one absolutely tomorrow. And that gives me Thursday, Friday to work on the final one, because that is actually going back to like a 90,000 word manuscript. And then from there, I need to jump into the cemetery book. So I don't think I've actually announced it in a video. I didn't, because I got it done yesterday. Haha. I finally finished all of the proofreading, and there you go, you're falling because of the wind. I have finally finished the proofreading for the selected poems, which is coming out next Friday. Again, there's no pre-order for it, but I will be posting it all over here. You'll probably get sick of my community tab, because that's what it's going to be pretty much for the entire month of November. And then I'm going to go ahead and post it all over Instagram. I actually think I have enough posts if I do 2 to 3 times a week to get me through nearly the end of the year, which is kind of all I plan to do. I get that you can't sell books unless you market them, but especially with the shift from poetry to specifically urban fantasy and later on mystery, also under a pen name, so it won't be under my name anymore. I feel like it's okay for me to take that step and move it over. And so cemetery book's going really well. On Sunday I wrote about 1,300 words, and Monday I wrote about 800. Didn't write anything yesterday, but I got all the proofreading done for selected poems, so that was much more important. And goodness, my goodness, okay, it's fine. Like it's I have to take the case off this phone so that it fits in this tripod thing for some reason. That's my only concern. It's in there though, so as long as I catch the tripod, we're fine. But so far the book is at 17,000 something words. I'm gonna get that editorial project done first. That is absolute priority, because my editorial clients, once I start my part-time new job over on Monday, I think it's gonna stay. I am gonna potentially work anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day, and it's in the middle of the day. So in the morning I can go ahead and knock out my stuff and do some editorial projects, but I'm thinking it might be best for me to do editorial projects in the afternoon when I get back, or spend Saturday, Sunday mornings doing it. I still haven't quite figured out how I'd want to do it. Like I mentioned in the last video, it's a warehouse job, so first couple weeks are gonna be brutal getting me back into that kind of routine, but I think it'll also be good. I think that's what I need. So we're gonna go knock out the rest of this middle grade, and then we're gonna dive into a new adult romance, and then we will, I can't even remember what I think the other one actually is, a serious contemporary, hard-hitting contemporary, so that's going to be emotional, so that might be better to do over 3 or 4 days versus just the 2 I was giving myself. But either way, that one is due on Sunday, so it's going to get done this week no matter what. But yeah, I will come back and update you guys on those jobs as well as cemetery book. Good morning. It is the next day. It is a little after 8 in the morning. I've been up for maybe like 30 minutes. Yesterday we got done with that client project. Did not get any writing done, so today the goal is to hit about 2,000 words to catch up with where I am. Again, Monday we're just not going to count it because we were doing stuff for another book, so that's fine. So today I should definitely see 19,000 on this manuscript without an issue. I might do some of that first and then get into the client project. It's not her full manuscript, it's the first 20,000 words to determine if she's on the right path and just needs a beta read, or if she wants, if it needs more oomph than what she currently has, and she may want a developmental edit. So I'm just looking over the first 20,000 words and then giving her my opinion on that. I've never done a dev edit for her. She's never needed it. So I doubt I'm gonna tell her to do a dev edit. I'll probably just tell her, finish whatever you have and send it to me so I can go ahead and read it. But for me, a developmental edit is more if you don't know what direction the story is gonna go, or if is just really not working, and it's not like a small plot hole that's like, hey, if you just change this in chapter 10, it fixes what happens in chapter 25, you know. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then that's actually probably all I have on the agenda. I ended up doing a little bit of marketing post for the selected poems, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do to help market that a little bit more than I was. The lighting, this is where the sun is apparently. So I think I'm gonna market it a little bit more than I had planned. I had signed up for Kelsey Rodriguez's, what is it called? She had some kind of workshop going on the 25th of October, and the replay is going to be live until tonight at 11:59. So that has to get done, because after that I don't have access to it anymore. Which I get, like, I think she had like 2,000 people sign up for it, and then she runs a consultation service, so I totally get not keeping all that information up. So I need to go watch it, take as many notes as I can, get as many ideas as I can, and then that way I have an idea for not just Cemetery Book, but the selected poems, and maybe just my poems in general, because obviously if we can keep selling those, that's what I want to do. At least in the meantime, until I publish Cemetery Book and get the series going, and then dive back into mystery, and then actually have a backlog of fiction pieces. So I just wanted to hop in and say that I will try to get some B-roll. I think that's what I don't like about vlogging, is I'm terrible at B-roll, and I think that's what it is.
Let's go. I got big dreams, I'ma do big things. Yeah, you see me on the big screen looking so clean. I don't move slow, I move fast, right past.
Okay, this is like the best angle I can get. So it is now like 2 o'clock. I hope it's not as dark as it looks on my camera. I'm just trying to find somewhere I can film where you can hear me and where I won't be blinded by the sun. This canopy is so loud. Anyway, we finished the 2-hour workshop from Kelsey Rodriguez this morning, and I just submitted the beta read for the new adult romance, which means that now I've written about 300 words, so I need about 1,700 more today in my book, Cemetery Book, before I'm caught up to where I need to be. And then starting tomorrow, I am just gonna lock in on that other beta read, which I think is something, I just looked at it, I think it's like 89,000 words, and it is a contemporary hard hitter, like I mentioned, so that's going to take a lot out of me emotionally. So that one I'm going to divide up into 2 days. I think it's going to be fine, but the story is coming along really, really well. I have one more character I need to introduce who's going to be like a major player, and then that is going to be it in front of like the main characters. I'm still, like, the middle, I don't quite know. I have an idea of the end. It is so windy. It is so windy. I have an idea of the end. Like, I know exactly how it ends. Like, the last 3 pages, I've already written that. And so I just need to figure out how we go from the beginning to the end, because that's the part I don't have planned yet. So I have a little sunbeam right here. Very nice. So I am... Today is Friday, and we are working on that really big project. It is a novel set in very active wartime, so very fitting for right now, and I am just working on that. I'm about 150 pages in. It's 360, so I did not read enough yesterday, and if you can't tell from my voice, I am absolutely exhausted. I'm a little nervous about starting my part-time job next week, because if this is how tired I am and I haven't even started working there, it's kind of like, how am I gonna fare doing all that? But I have not been able to write in my own damn book, and I really need to do that. So I'm thinking maybe instead of working on client projects in the morning, because my shift will be like 10 to 4 most days, that I will probably just work on my own stuff in the morning, like when I'm out here with the dogs. That way it's much more laid back, and I don't have to like Like I'm locking in, but I don't have to lock in on somebody else's words. They're my own. And I think that might help. So that might be what we end up doing. And this is also kind of a transition period as I sort out how to do this, because at this job I won't be able to work on my editorial client projects like I did at my full-time job. But also my full-time job, I was gone for 11 hours a day minimum, if I was working by myself that shift. So now I'm going to be gone for a maximum of maybe 7 hours, and that's if traffic really sucks. But I don't see myself being gone for 7 hours a day. And I also know that we're getting into the busy season with warehousing because it's supposed to be Christmas, and that once that third week of January hits, it's gonna die, and I might work 3.5 hours a day, which is fine because I'm taking this job more so to eventually get insurance, but also to have like a supplemental income to my editorial clients and eventually my books. So I think I need to sit down and just, I swear, these planes and these helicopters, I swear they fly like a mile above us. I know it's a lot more than that, but they're so close sometimes. But yeah, no, just wanted to come in here and update you because it's been like 2 days since I filmed the last clip. Next week, so this weekend, I know it's so bright. Next weekend I'm going to this weekend, oh my gosh, tomorrow I am filming the release day vlog video for the selected poems of Amber Campbell, and I might actually also film the video for the week after. That way I can try to be ahead a little bit and then just film the writing vlogs as I go, because I think also that's what's going to help me stay on track. And oh my gosh, he's back. What? I know that's coming up. Like, I've watched some people who are like, oh my gosh, there's a car in the background, I'm so sorry. And it's like, no, y'all can hear that. I know you can. So I don't know if this will be the last clip or not. It might be, I have no idea, unless I can actually like sit down and write. But honestly, it's a war-torn contemporary, and I don't know if I'm gonna have anything emotionally available in me to work on my own book if I manage to read an additional 220 pages today, because I've already read 70 pages this morning. It is, what time is it? Like, it's 10 a.m. So at this rate I could finish it today because I'm reading about 50 pages an hour. Alrighty, we'll see. If you don't see me again, you'll see me in the next vlog. That's what we'll do. Okay, bye.
Let's go. I got